Master Lin.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. So thank you so much for taking your time in such a beautiful day, driving in the snow and coming to this place. And I'm just so happy to be in this place. When I first time, there was many years ago, and the second time when I came back to Minnesota, I came to this place and brought by the friend. I fell in love with this place. When I saw the decoration and the symbols, and at the time they had more symbols on the wall, and I enjoyed that so much. And the energy in this room, the healing energy in this room is just so powerful. I just greatly appreciate this opportunity to stand over here and share a little bit information about Qigong. So today's our topic is on how Qigong heals. But before I talk about that, I'd love to share my happy moment with you. And that was, I just came back from a trip to India 2 weeks ago, and with my wife and Deborah, and 2 Spring Forest Qigong masters, Master Glenn Toby and Katrina Toby. So we had a fabulous time. We call this trip following the footprint of the master. So we first went to Dharamsala, and then we stayed there for a couple days, and with the Tibetan monks, which we have a great connection. It's here in Minnesota. And then, so after that, we went to Nepal to visit and pay respect to the birthplace of Buddha, and paid respect to Buddha's mother. And then, so after that, we went to Kathmandu. Wow, that city was just so beautiful. I recommend everybody should go. And it's very spiritual, it's people nice, and you see the real culture, the true real culture of that country. It's very beautiful. And of course, the food is very good too. And then, so after that, we went to Delhi, and we went to Varanasi. That's a very interesting place. And then so we went to the first place where Buddha, after his enlightenment, to give first teaching to his students. And then the last stop was Bodhi Gaya. And we went to the place where Buddha sat under the Bodhi tree and meditated and got himself enlightened. So the whole trip was total together like about 2 weeks, and we had phenomenal experience. And we had an opportunity to meet His Holiness Dalai Lama, and so shake hands. We took pictures. When you visit my website or Facebook, you can see those pictures. And I just didn't have enough time to put a slideshow over here to show you. It's just so beautiful. I presented him a gift, the 5 Elements Healing Movement, and he asked me, what is this? I said, well, this is like the Qigong. I combined the Qigong with the wisdom of Taoist healing and the Buddha's teaching. The most powerful healing energy in the entire universe is unconditional love together in this practice. So it helped people to heal, to recover, and from physical illnesses or emotional balance, and maintain good health. And he was very happy to hear what I said. He was holding my hands. He said, oh, this is very good. This is very good stuff. The whole world needs it. I say, yeah, so thank you. Thank you for your blessing. So he took it, he accepted it as a gift. Then I gave him my draft of the book, which is ready to be printed. I call it the Enlightenment Promise. This is the book. It took me over 30 years to write about Heart Sutra, Buddha's teaching. How you understand this Heart Sutra is a very good healing information and hidden power within, and how you can activate that energy to help you to heal literally, physically, your illnesses and balance your emotion and develop your spirituality. So I think pretty soon, and you're going to see in my book, so you can visit my website, springforceqigong.com. You can find more information about that. And this is something I really like him is on this trip. At the very beginning, it's about like 1 hour waiting for our turn to visit him face to face and talking to him. And I was very excited. But 1 hour before that moment came, I was just so calm. No excitement anymore. Just like the rivers, the streams, the waterfalls running down the hills. It's so exciting, right? Rushing to the ocean. Once you get into the ocean, everything stays so calm. That peacefulness. I observe what he did. He is at the age of 83, and so he has some physical challenges, and he is internationally renowned, as you know. He sat over there. In this situation, regardless of his fame and anything, he still made time to greet people from all over the world. He made time to do that. When I observed together we have maybe 5 to 8 groups. I didn't really count it. And the people were waiting over there. Some is tourists, like the standard Americans, dressed up like a jeans and sandal, tattlers, and very casual. And some people dressed up very nicely, tie, just like me. And no matter who you were, when you approach to him, his expression on the face is the same. He was just so happy to see each one of us. Isn't that amazing? And his assistants took pictures for all of us, because that will help us to save time, right? And so they took very good pictures, professional pictures. So that was a very enlightening moment. The chi, the energy, just by being with him, you just feel the healing already take place in your body. It's just so powerful. So, and it's 2 weeks now. I'm still observing the energy. I'm in my dreams. I just talked to Glenn before I came here. He said, last night I had a dream. I was in, India. And I said, yeah. So it will take us for a long, long time to completely observe the energy and the hidden message behind. Then the second most exciting moment was in us meditating under the Bodhi tree. A lot of people were there, right? So we 4:30 we got up, and 5 o'clock they opened the center. We get in, we meditated under the Bodhi tree, and I smiled. I said, Buddha, your student is here now, coming back to see you. If you know I'm here to see you, please give me a hint. Please give me a sign to tell me that you know I'm here. And as soon as I said that, before I finished the 3 deep breaths to begin my meditation, the fruit of the Bodhi tree, hit my head, and it dropped on my left hand, and I said, well, thank you. So later on, I took it. You know what? So, wow! When the Bodhi leaf fell down, people just rushed to get it. So that's the Bodhi tree. Well, there's a lot of stories about the Bodhi tree, and that you can Google it, and you will find more information about the history of Bodhi tree. So it was a wonderful, enlightening trip, and I'd like to share this happy moment with you. So thank you for your listening. Okay, how Qigong heals. Well, first of all, let me start it with my experience with healing. When you read my book, how many of you have my book, Born a Healer? Oh, yeah, quite many of you. Thank you. So I had severe arthritis when I was in college. I played basketball when I was working on the farm as a peasant after graduation from high school. I had lots of injuries with my knees and my back. Then later on, it developed into arthritis. And nothing could help me. And finally, I went to Qigong. And Qigong healed me completely. And my body, I just turned this year 60. Hey, give me plus. I'm in your 60 group right now, so I'm so proud of myself. So when I'm getting into the older and older, I feel my energy is even getting younger. The flexibility of my body is even better. So I was just so amazed how Qigong could help me completely to heal my challenges. And the bone spurt in my back, in my neck also disappeared. And through Qigong, I helped so many people. Just now, when our friends gave you a little bit introduction about how many people we taught, actually, that was old information. Right now, literally, we have over 2 million people. From 5 students, I started in St. Paul, Inver Grove Heights. Only 5 students. 2 people signed up the class by mistake. And now, that's literally like 2 million people just from our teaching and self-learning courses, not including those students who were taught by our teachers all over the world. Let me tell you one story. One day when I was attending a conference, learning how to do business and how to look at this world, how to so make your speech, make your message delivered better. And so my wife and I, we went to a conference. So at the lunch table, we have 10 people around the table. Then we introduced ourselves to each other. So when it was my turn to say something about myself, I said, my name is Chunyi Lin, and I practice Qigong. I do Qigong healing. I'm in Minnesota. And then there was here sitting my wife, and next to my wife there was an elderly lady, and she said, "Oh yeah, you look like a Chunyi Lin. A lot of Chinese people call Chunyi Lin. You look like a Chunyi Lin." I say, "Yes, I am Chunyi Lin." Yeah, so you really look like him, Then so she looked at me for a few seconds. Then she talked to my wife and said, Is he the guy on the videotape, Spring Forest Qigong? And my wife said, yes. She was almost dropped out from the chair. She said, I've been longing to go to Minnesota to see you. I just can't expect. I see you here. She was, for the entire lunch, she was just, I just can't believe it. So can I take a picture with you? I said, of course. So now then, many people are familiar with the story about Esther Trejo. She was diagnosed with a rare lung disease, the lungs filled with the scar tissues. Mayo Clinic doctor suggested she had a full lung transplant, and she didn't do it. But after she attended my class and practiced this simple, boring, slow movement, and 4 weeks ago, she stopped using oxygen when she was only doing housework. 8 weeks later, she completely stopped using oxygen and had a checkup. in the Mayo Clinic, the doctor said, I don't know what you did. All your lung scar tissues disappear. Last week, I met my very good friend, and of course, she is my client and student. 22 years ago, when I was still living in Anoka, and she came to see me. She was diagnosed with late-stage cancer, and she came to see me. And she asked me, what can I do? I said, well, you do Qigong for 30 years. Then the Qigong is going to clear your blockage. She said, 30 years? I have to do it for that long? I said, yeah. Then she said, wait a minute. If I do it for 30 years, I can still alive? I think that's a good deal, right? I said, well, you got it, So she has been faithfully doing the Qigong movement, and now she has been cancer-free for 22 years. And when I ask myself, how could I use Qigong to heal myself? How could Esther use Qigong to heal herself? And how Karen and many, many of my other students use Qigong to help themselves? I found out there's several things inside. Number one, confidence, trust, consistency, and do it. That's it. Then we need to talk about how then this simple, boring, repeated movements have that much power to help you to heal. When we do exercises, now mostly talk about three kinds of exercise people are doing. Tai Chi is very hard, right? And becoming very hard, right? It's great. I practice Tai Chi almost every day. I love it. And yoga is wonderful. I once in a while do yoga pose. So I love it. Actually, I didn't know it. That was the yoga movement until I came to the United States. In China, I did some of the movements similar to the yoga exercise, and then Qigong. About 1 month and a half ago, I was invited to go to Boston to attend a medical Tai Chi Qigong conference. This conference was only inviting doctors to come. I was the only one who had no title and no those MD, right? Whatever, So in this conference, people presented their studies or their methods about how Tai Chi can help with arthritis, how yoga or Tai Chi or Qigong can help with the other healings. They did not talk about yoga. It's called Tai Chi Qigong, a medical Tai Chi Qigong conference. And this group of doctors try to put Tai Chi and Qigong into a system so that they can monitor the system to benefit their patients. It's a very, very brilliant thought, but it is the beginning, and the medical society started really, really recognizing the power of Tai Chi and Qigong. And only a few people talk about Qigong. Most of people talk about Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai Chi, Tai Chi. Quite a few Tai Chi masters over there, and from all over the world there too. And I was the only Qigong master presenting. There's a professor and PhD researcher make a study. She presented her research. I'm sorry. She have the same numbers of patients with the same kind, breast cancer, to do Tai Chi and yoga and Qigong, and compare what is the result. She said the best result is Qigong for healing breast cancer. And she said, this is just out of her, and knock her mind off. I said, well, this is not a surprise, and I can tell you why. Tai Chi, the mindset of Tai Chi, from the very beginning, it focused on martial art. It is a fighting. Block you, push you, right? So, how many of you know Tai Chi? Yeah, quite a few. Like, let me demonstrate a couple with you, okay? Blocking and push. Push, right? So this is Tai Chi. And then later on, people start noticing the slow movement is kind of so beautiful. And hey, this is very good for relaxation. And do it slowly. When you have this slow movement, right? You notice your body more. And this is the relaxation you're doing. All right, so this is Tai Chi. And total together, there's so many not total together, so many different forms of Tai Chi. And the Yang Tai Chi, Chen Tai Chi, Dong Tai Chi, and also I like Yang and Dong Tai Chi more, because that's the masters I started with at the very beginning, so I like them better. So that's why, talking about the healing power, from the very beginning of the mindset, Tai Chi is not for healing, for fighting. You got it? And yoga, this professor said in her study, he said yoga at the very beginning set up for those people who were already healthy. You're already healthy. And then you prepare your body ready to do deeper meditation. It is a religious background with that practice. So at the very beginning, it was not set for healing, for religious practice. And then later on, people took the part of the exercise away from the religion and practice, and took for the fitness, for relaxation, all right? And Qigong is different. Qigong, at the very beginning, it focused on healing, how to heal the body. Qigong is from ordinary people, because these people, number one, they did not have time to go see a doctor. Number two, they did not have the money to go see a doctor. Number three, they did not have the time to go see a doctor because they have to work, right? Then what could they do? Well, they found out this is slow movements. Repeated slow movements can help the body to generate energy. And then gradually, when the energy flows, it helps to open up energy blockages in the energy channels. Then the body heals. So, at this moment, I want you to stand up. Let's do a couple Qigong movements. One Qigong movement, right? So I want you to bounce your body. Drop your shoulders. Let go with your stomach. Let go with your spine, but keep your spine relaxed and straight, and focus on your knees, and then bounce like this. This movement looks like, right? It's very simple. Everybody can do it. You don't have to become an expert to do this movement. And you can do it any place you want. But by bouncing like this, like a 10 minutes, you know what's going to happen? It helps you. Now continue to bounce. It helps you to balance your body's magnetic field in alignment with the magnetic field of the ground, the earth, and the nature. That's number one. From the bigger picture, that's the energy you get. Number two, by bouncing like that, it helps you. You see, when you bounce, your spine is just like this, right? It helps you gently pumping the energy from your spine up to the top of the head and make the circulation naturally. This will be very good for your limb system, for your nerve system, for your immune system, for your digestive system. And put the energy system which have been out of order in your internal organs back to the right place. This is it. Now, have your hands up. Continue to bounce. Let go with your wrist, like what I do. When you bounce like this, you help to create force from the hands going down to the body to cleanse the channels open. Any energy blockages with the lungs, with the reproductive organs especially, this is a very good movement. And I have many students, some advanced students here, and you can talk to them after our session. All right, now put the hands down. All right, now we start doing one movement. It's called moving of yin and yang. Everybody, please hold your hands like this. Fingers slightly open, like you're holding a ball, right? With that kind of a posture. All right. And slowly, now you start to moving your hands. The right hand moves out and down, left hand moves in and out. Move slowly, gently up to the forehead, down to the bladder level, and then rotate your hands in a circular way. Do it slowly, right? In a circular way. The left hand moves up, and the right hand moves out and down. Then left hand moves out and down, and right hand moves in and out. And you have your hands move close to your body like that. And you repeat this movement with the knees bent a little. That's even better. Slowly, just move your hands like that. By moving your hands like this, it can help to open up channels in the heart. Especially this movement has great effect for healing cancer. Why so? Well, if this movement can help to open up the blockages for healing with the cancer, how about other energy blockages? Of course, they're much simpler than the energy blockages of cancer in most people's mind. And you move this movement for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you have time, do it for half an hour. Just do this one movement. That will help you to open up channels. All right, now slowly put your hands down, facing your belly button. For men, left hand inside. For women, right hand inside. And you take a deep breath. All right, so rub your hands and massage your face. Okay, so now take a seat, please. Okay, so now why this simple, repeated, unique movements have that much power then? Well, first of all, we need to know about the body. Make it just very simple to run through. In our body, we have 12 major energy channels. 6 start or end in the hands, 6 start or end in the feet. And the energy flow is like this. It starts from the lower dantian, the belly button, and moves up to the chest. And from the chest, it goes to the hands. From the hands, it flows back up to the head. And from the head, it flows down to the feet. And then from feet, it moves up to the belly button again. And then pump the energy up to the chest, and then start another cycle. That's it. All right? So when you have your hands open like this, you open up 6 energy channels at the same time. So this is one part. And then you need to repeat this movement in the same way for a longer period of time. Why you need to do that? Other exercises do not have this unique wisdom, but Qigong does. Why so? Because when you hold this posture, when you do this movement for a certain length of time, you need to have that certain length of time to collect and direct the energy, the qi, to flow in the direction to help you to open up the channels. But you say, well, by holding my hands like this, my blockage is over here. But I move my hands in this way, I heal my body over here. So what is that philosophy? Well, because all the energy channels start or end in the hands or in the feet. When you move your hands, move your feet, you pump energy. You collect the energy. You generate more energy internally, going internally to help. And that's it. No more and no less. I don't have time to explain to you in detail how that works, right? So if you get a chance, and you can come to our courses, workshops, so you will learn more in depth about this information. All right, then why you need to do slow movement then? Not like this. All right? When you do this, just like some studies show, when you do the marathons, run very, very fast, you get musculars, do the weightlifting, right? But people still get sick. Once they get sick, they had a tumor, they had a bone spurt, even they run twice as hard, there's no healing energy. But doing this, a slow movement, that can heal. This tumor is getting smaller. The bone spurs start going away. The emotions the grief start going away. Why that happens? Because this is slow, gentle movements. Number one, helps you to bring your focus back to your own body. Your mind doesn't go out anymore. You bring the focus back to your own body. Number two, when your mind, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind join together, 100% of your energy in the body got activated. And when that got activated, that leads you to activate another level of qi. It's called the intelligence in the body, which has the life blueprint to help you to set or reset your energy system. You go to the moment, you feel, the serenity feeling, the feeling of peacefulness. Actually, the feeling of peacefulness is just another word to say you get into the serenity, or get into the void, or get into the emptiness, connecting to the universe. Something from this it might help you easy to understand. If you have something wrong in your computer or your cell phone, what do you do? The first thing, what do you do? Yeah, reboot it. Turn it off, right? Give it 5 seconds in silence, in quietness, and then you turn it on again. See that? And then everything got reset. This is what happened in our body. If you can take that moment of serenity, feeling the peacefulness, feeling how good you feel at that moment, your whole system got reboost. That is it. So when you have these repeated slow movements, that will do the work for you. Then, about the symptoms of illnesses. People have a cold, have a tumor, or diabetes, and you can name it from Western medicine perspective. And in this healing, we actually don't pay attention to those names. When you come to see me, I can spend hours listening to your suffering about your diagnosis from the doctors. Now, at the end, I'll say, oh yeah, I know it now. What I'm looking at is the energy blockages. If, for instance, if a person has an energy blockage in the neck over here, the C7, when you bend over, you touch the neck over here, there's a hump, right? That's the C7. If there's an energy blockage over there, you know what kind of symptoms or illnesses this person might have in the body. First of all, neck pain. And number two, high blood pressure, heart problems, breathing problems, breast problems, digestive system problems, brain tumor. They all have something to do with this one. And diabetes absolutely have something to do with this energy point. You can go home and try it on somebody. If somebody's the blood sugar is high, you just simply go over there to massage the C7 and rub it for 5 minutes. Before you do that, check out the sugar reading. And then right after the 5 minutes, and check it out again. You will feel amazed. How could this happen? Because you've got an energy blockage over there. So when you stand, straight up your body and do your movements. That is the energy flow or bounce. That's the energy flow. When you constantly have this energy flowing, putting the energy back to alignment with each other, what is going to do? What is going to happen in your body? Your body is going to develop a success habit, a health habit. And you need that. That's why in Qigong practice, we encourage people to do 100 days Qigong practice. Generally speaking, for an adult, if we can really remember something well in our body, it takes 49 times. So that your body, your mind can repeat, can memorize it good. So we do it twice. All right, so build up a good habit. So once you have this good habit, you know what is your priority. Like, when I talk to myself, why I could heal myself, why Esther could heal herself, why Karen could heal herself, something in common. Consistency, trust, and just be happy at that moment with emotions. I'm happy with this moment. I'm still alive on this planet. This is already a joy I have only today. Everybody knows the Winnie the Pooh, right, and Eo, right, and Piglet, and I just love watching the cartoons and listen to the conversation. When when Winnie the Pooh, maybe I remember wrong, please correct me. All right, Winnie the Pooh asked, "What is the day today?" And what's the answer from Eo or Piglet? He said, "Oh, today is today." Isn't that beautiful? Today is today. You only have today. And you know what is your goal. I want happiness. I want health. My top priority is myself. I want health. I want health back to my body. So this is my priority. I know it. So I enjoy my day, and this is what I do. So every day, I Qigong myself. And that is it. You build up a success habit. This will carry you to the rest of your life with joy, with happiness. So of course, Qigong, there's many other elements, and I just don't have enough time to share everything with you. Right? So then people ask me very frequently a question. Hey, Chunyi, a lot of people practice Qigong and got immediate result, or after 2 weeks, 2 months and 6 months, and the symptom got healed, but that not happened to me. Maybe Qigong is not for me. Then they start shopping to different things. Shopping. I have people shopping 60 different forms of Qigong and yoga and swimming classes. And one day she came back to me, she said, I got so exhausted. I said, why? Because when I say why, there was a little background. She had a lot of money. She already retired. Her sole focus was on her health. That's great, right? Morning 5 o'clock, she got up to do yoga, 1 hour training, and then right after that, swimming class, and then right after that, Qigong, 1 hour, and she barely had time to finish her breakfast, and then she rushed to Tai Chi class, and then the weightlifting class, and the trainer, and she said, I'm just so exhausted. Of course you are, right? So thank God you are still alive, right? So everything is good. Everything is good. Japanese food is good. Chinese food is good. Indian food is good. This time when I was in India, taste the real Indian food. Oh, that is so good, so cool. I fell in love with the Indian food. When I came back after a week or so, I went to the Indian restaurant, and I was so happy. I walked in. After I came out, I'm done. Because the food had no comparison to the food in India. But when you travel in India, I would highly suggest you eat in the restaurant. Don't eat the street food. All right? So remember that. All right? And you might say, well, lots of Indians, and they eat the food at the streets, so, because they lived in that environment for a long time. Their immune system is so strong. Many times it's stronger than our Americans. So you need to remember that. To drink bottled water, right? Bottled water or boiled water. And so then the second thing you look at yourself is focus on one thing, which is very good. You feel very good connection with one thing. What is this one thing? I mean, like a Qigong or Tai Chi and whatever. You feel you have the real connection, and stay with it. This is my top priority. Then you can shop a little bit here and taste a little bit over here, but 70-80% of my time, this is it. I do it. Because all these exercises and remedies serve the same purpose, helping you to what? To heal, right? But it's just like, you want to survive in this world. And you want to do everything good to make money. Is that possible? No, you're not going to have a good income. You have to focus on one thing and make it your expert in your field. And everybody wants to come to take a part of what you have. Then you can make a better living. And the same philosophy in the Qigong exercise, health approach. Focus on one thing. And then the second, number 3 is, when you do, focus on the postures and focus on the feeling. I feel that moment. Feel it. At the very beginning, when you do this movement, you might do it kind of fast. When you really start feeling it, you do it slowly. When I do this movement, sometimes in a good day, it's 1 hour to complete one movement. That's slow. In Qigong practice, more slowly, better energy. And more energy you collect. Slow down. Of course, there's the breathing rhythm and your mind focus. And if you feel, I'm so happy at this moment. You can visualize something, I'm happy having a trip to India. I'm happy with my grandkids. I'm happy with the water every day I am taking in. Think something happy at this moment when you do it. Then you combine your emotion, your movement, and your heart together. This is what the Taoists say. Put your mind, put your body and your heart together. The relaxation, when we do in Qigong, it is not like the meditation in many different meditation techniques. Relax. No, Qigong's relax. We have the word. It's called song. Right? Song, and everybody say it with me. Song. All right. So that is the word. What is called song? You song, you relax, but the attendants are still connecting with all the pieces of the muscles. So you hold, when you, Western mind, when you say song, when you say relaxation, this is a relaxation, all right? Relax your hands, yeah, this is it. Relax your shoulders. That's it. But Qigong's song, Qigong relaxation is not like that. So relax, but still keep your spine, your shoulder straight up. Your hands are relaxed, but like a holding a beautiful angel ball in your hands. Oh, you can feel that energy. So that is the song. Actually, by doing so, you put yourself in the void. So in the void, everything got created. It is just like that simple. So now you know these tricks, then you put this into your action when you do Qigong and move in this way. All these people who had magical healing, they did it, they do it in this way. Consistency, relax, feel the moment. Of course, you understand, the most powerful healing energy is love. You love yourself, right? And so when you put all this beautiful energy from the physical perspective to the emotional perspective together in one movement, and connect yourself to the divine energy, to the universal energy. Of course, you are the miracle maker. You are the rain maker. You are the best doctor for yourself. And so that is it. So thank you so very much. Thank you. Okay. All right, so I want everybody, please close your eyes for a few seconds. And you'll feel the connection between your hands with your friends standing next to you. And then you drop your shoulders and take a deep breath. Then you let go with any tension in your body. Just allow the divine energy, starting from you, from your belly button, lower dantian, flowing out and coming out from one hand into your neighbor's hand, and continue to visualize this energy to flowing in this big circle and coming back to you. You start from your right hand, and then the energy comes back to through your left hand, back to your lower dantian, and continue to allow the energy to flow. Then you feel the oneness. Feel the oneness within you. Feel the healing energy really got activating inside you. Feeling you are so much in joy. And you feel so grateful to the universe for giving us this opportunity to join our hands together. And now you see that your heart is vibrating with this beautiful unconditional love. And you send this love energy to everyone here in this room. All the people, their families. And we send this energy, our unconditional love energy, to the world. To Alaska, to Middle East, to any part of the world needs this energy. And you feel so blessed. And you feel you are so loved and so blessed too. And now you take a deep breath again. So that is beautiful. You can open your eyes. And I thank you, everybody, for taking your time joining us today in this sacred place to share our love, our unconditional love from our heart, and the wisdom from Buddha, from Jesus, and from Lao Tzu, from our masters all together. So, and also I'd like to tell you, I invite everybody to join me in a 7-day cruise, water blessing, coming up in January. And every year we have been doing this for the last 3 years. We got great impact in the peace of the world. And Dalai Lama knew it, and he was very happy about what we are doing. And the monasteries in Dharamsala, a lot of people know this program. And they say, well, I wish I could be on the cruise too. You know? So each time we have 20,000 people and more to join us. So it's free for everybody. So please register and get you a spot. You can either call in or meditate together with us. We do morning chanting and evening chanting with the Tibetan monks, and I do guided meditation to help you to bless your home, your healing, transform the karmas of your body, your spirit, and of course your house too, and for healing and prosperity and finance, wealth, and a lot of love. 7 days, different themes, so you can look at it. So we have quite many advanced students here in Springfield Qigong. They're so willing to help you if you have any questions. So I will invite those who are willing to help our friends to know more about Springfield Qigong. Please raise up your hand so you can look at them. All right? So they are willing to do everything for you. All right? So thank you. Thank you so very much for everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful holidays. So thank you, thank you.